you should mod Persona 5 Royal on Steam. I waited this time to make this video because of how my last video on the subject of modding a Persona game turned out. Now, first and foremost, this won't be a tutorial by any means, just a means to talk about why you should mod Persona 5 Royal. Now just sit back and relax. Why should you mod Persona 5? Well, even if this is your first time playing Persona 5 Royal, there's a mod for you. Now don't get me wrong, if you want a mostly issue-free experience, then I'd suggest just playing the game vanilla for your first time. But if you want a slight quality of life improvements like rebalance mods or something like a DLC block, these mods do exist and can help you play the game as fair and balanced as the game was supposed to be before Alice destroyed the balance with too much DLC personas. Now, in terms of subtle quality of life improvements, you can get stuff like hurtful Cutins that can make each character's Cutin pop out more when you get a weakness. There's also another mod that makes the model represent each character's color in the title screen. I'm shocked that Alice themselves didn't think of this one, because this is a golden edition for Persona 5. Then of course, you have some UI and model consistency mods to make it feel like more of a true golden edition in my opinion. Now I know this list is short, but keep in mind these mods can and will grow in the future, so always make sure to check and look into mods on Gaming Banana. As a side note, Alice did a pretty good job with this port for the most part, and I'm really thankful that you went through the effort to make this good compared to other big name publishers that force modders to work for free to fix their garbage ports. Now, if you've played Persona 5 Royal before, this section is primarily for you, so spoilers ahead. New Game Plus users, I'm sure they want something to spice up the experience, which includes model swapping so it doesn't get stale and feel the same-ish. You can also do music randomizers and randomizers for battles in general, which will crash the game, so just be careful. I'm sure someone will figure out how to finish the game someday using the randomizer mod, right? For now, this is where modding is for Persona 5 Royal on PC. However, in the future you should definitely keep your eyes peeled because there are some good things in the works, specifically custom palaces within the game. Now, I'm sure this will take a lot of time for people who are off to create their ambitious desires to create whole new levels, which could eventually make Hifumi possible to be in the party's cast and have a whole dungeon in the future. I'm not saying now, just in the future. And that's just kind of my idea because I'd be pretty hyped to play that, just to have more content for Persona 5 eventually, even if it is unofficial. One very cool mod that's in development that I'm personally hyped for is Shrinefox's Vine Sauce mod. I know nothing about Vine Sauce, but simply hearing this for the first time was really funny.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think he also plans to work on a revamped mod menu. At least that's what I seen from a really old post a while ago. So don't take my word for it, take it with a grain of salt, because obviously he's working on tons of projects, not just Persona 5 related. I'm just hyped to see what comes of modding in Persona 5 Royal in the future. There really is endless possibilities with the use of being able to do custom palaces and such. So with that all being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Put in the comments what mod ideas that you have, and who knows, it might inspire someone to make it. I personally would like funny models like Shrek to replace personas and have voice lines for it. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to see more content like this. Peace.